a Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Point Dabble Point, a weekly discussion where we get caught up on this week in Stuttering John, find out the hard way that our girlfriend is seeing somebody else, and sell 16 tickets. I'm Carl from The Creep Off. With me this week from the Uncle Rico Show and the Shuli Network, when it's a network on YouTube, Shuli Agar is here.
Thank you.
What do you have on your taco?
It's a pleasure to be here, Carl. Thank you for having me, and take it from somebody who has sold 16 tickets countless times. We get used to it.
Yep. Sometimes they're not all ducks, too. Sometimes there's people buying these tickets.
Very rarely.
Also, the woman whose cleavage might just turn me straight from Once Over with Kaylee, it's Lucy Tightbox.
Well, thank you, I think. Congratulations on maybe not being gay.
Everyone likes boobies, right?
Maybe.
That's what I hear.
I believe Cardiff Electric will be joining us later. If he doesn't, I will dox him. This will be the episode where we dox Cardiff.
Fine.
If he doesn't show up, because that motherfucker deserves it. If you want to support this program and participate, supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to be part of the Super Tip system. Before we begin the show, I want to show you guys this. I played this on my bonus show yesterday. We did a series called Living in the Past with Stuttering John Melendez, where we go back and listen to old podcast episodes from 2017 and 2018 before the Dabbleverse and what John was up to. It's actually, the one we did yesterday is very interesting. Conversation with Bob Levy in 2017, where Bob called into John's show. You can tell Bob had zero respect for John the entire time they were talking, but John's praise for Bob and his stand-up back then. He'd sing in a different tune about the Reverend Bob Levy back in 2017.
Which is crazy for John, because he's usually so consistent.
Right.
With his, his takes and his opinions. He doesn't flip-flop a lot.
He
That's
never
odd.
wavers.
Never wavers.
Of course, the only thing John wanted to talk to Bob about was Artie's drug use.
Right.
That was the topic of conversation the entire time, where he just kept bringing Bob back to, yeah, but don't you think he's doing coke and that's why he's mean to me? It's like, okay.
Well, but think about it. It's the same format that's today, which is you get a link, you get an invite to his show based on your willingness to attack the person that's in the crosshairs that week, right?
Yep.
So it's like, oh, Jim Grindle doesn't like this guy, send him the link. It's like anybody. If you want to be a guest on John's show, trash whoever is his target that week. It's that easy.
And you just reminded me. So the 2018 version of his podcast, he had this guy Royce from Royce's Arcade, who was the co-host of the show. And Royce is this Howard Stern super fan. So he's so excited to be doing a show with John and talking about all of the Stern verse. And Royce is such a shithead. John goes, I probably shouldn't say this. I could probably get Will Murray fired. And Royce goes, fuck that guy. Let him get fired. It's like, what? Like, hanging out with John for a little while really makes you a shitty person. Keanu! It's not healthy for you to have regular conversations with John Melendez, apparently. But anyway, the reason why I brought all that up is because you should go on my Patreon or sign up on YouTube and get those episodes. And because I wanted to play this for you, John Graham sent this into me. It's a clip from the Howard Stern show, The E! Show, in 1997. And I love that people are going back and rewatching these old episodes and finding little things like this. What they're talking about is having Jeopardy, like, Robin was doing Celebrity Jeopardy back then.
Right.
And Howard's talking about setting up a legit Jeopardy show on the Howard Stern show and the logistics of that. And so listen to this back and forth when Stuttering John enters the studio.
Yeah. I'm gonna have the E-Guards work on a real Jeopardy board where you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
I want the whole thing. You could use these questions.
Use the,
but where you really have to click in.
Buzzer thing and everything.
Click in. I want the
We
whole.
already had that set up, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it broke though. What?
You should guys like, Bells or Dick Cavett, guys who like.
Nah. First, we start out with easy ones. I got to build Robin's confidence.
John,
I'm a
you're
trainer.
no writer on this show.
No,
Get out of here.
but I thought we should make it like it's a competition.
No way. I'm so disgusted with you today.
John, you're no writer on this show. He goes, no, but I was just thinking, he just admitted right there he did not write for the Howard Stern show, which is hilarious.
With Robin leading the chart, the person that never stayed for the meetings, that also wasn't a writer for the show. At least she knew John wasn't one.
Yeah, and John in front of all the other people there is not going to go, come on, I write for the show. I put in the notes when I take the phone calls. That's his big thing now. He wrote notes to Howard that Beetlejuice is calling in, or Jeff the Drunk.
Right. Well, that's what a call screener does. They go,
Right.
Beetlejuice is on the phone and he's drunk. He's on line 4.
It's not writing.
You know who used to screen calls for a while?
Who's that?
Will Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see how that goes when you want to do other things, when you can absorb and take it to the next level. You know who else used to screen calls? Benji Brom.
Right.
Jason Kaplan. All these guys. All of them. And they've all moved on to other stuff.
Speaking of Jason Kaplan, I met a gentleman when we were in AC who just happened to be at the Borgata the same day that I was at the Borgata. And he reached out to me. We met up. He was a writer for the Stern Show and reported into Jason Kaplan. And he's going to come on WTP sometime soon to talk about it. But he had a fascinating career and was actually a guest on the Howard Stern Show way back in the day. So he's going to have some
Do you
insights
want
for
to
us.
drop his name?
I guess so. It's
Or do you
Jensen
wanna-
Karp.
Oh, Jensen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know him.
So he's
dude.
he's touring around with Dancing with the Stars right now because of his wife. And they were performing at the Borgata, 2 shows, matinee and evening show. And
Who's he married to? The actress, right? Topanga, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I remember Jensen. He's funny.
He
dude.
has had
Yeah.
a really interesting career.
Yeah, Lucy, you met him, right? When he was
Yeah.
over at the Borgata, the B bar with us.
Oh yeah, he was
yeah,
great.
he actually ducked out of his wife's performance and left his kids
While
with the
she was
in-laws
performing.
to go hang
While
out
she was
with
performing.
us.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's got a couple of very fascinating stories. One of them being about coaching Brendan Schaub's son's baseball team that is amazing and hysterical. So he's touring right now, but I want to get him on the show soon. That's a little tease for everybody. I'm sure you guys saw this, Shuli. John admitting why he was doing a show the other night is the most embarrassing reason possible.
It is so much hypocrisy. I can't eat. I wasn't going to do a show tonight. I swear to you. Well, I mean, part of the reason is because, so I went to this viewing party for a TV show that the girl that I helped move. And I'm there with the girl, and
now let's talk about the girl that he helped move.
Right.
This is a girl that he's gone on multiple dates with.
Yep.
She's over an hour drive, right? Like maybe a 2-hour drive away
Yeah.
from where he is. He's helped her move. We saw the photos of him sweating profusely, moving this woman. He went out to dinner with her, and I remember he bragged about swapping spit, I think, with this one.
Yeah.
But this was the one that when the Verizon outage happened, she had to go to work, so she had to bail early on their dinner dates. She's like a nurse or something.
Yeah, and I love that he helped her move, and she's like, "All right, thanks, see you later."
Yep,
and then
bye.
they just didn't call him for a month.
Yeah,
So
there
who
has
the
never
fuck
been.
knows?
There's never been a situation that is more obvious a girl using him for his very, very strong arms to be able to help her move.
Who the fuck lets a stranger who's 60 years old help move them? This woman sounds like a bitch.
But
Well,
meanwhile,
Maybe desperate also.
Yeah.
yeah, I know he claims to go to the gym 4 days a week, but that had to be such an ass kicking for him, moving and lifting, and oh my God, he must have been fucking destroyed.
He looked
at the
terrible in
end of
those
it. Yeah.
photos. All right. So anyway, that's the girl we're talking about. This has been going on for months. And now he's going to this game show screening to be with his girl.
I guess she found a new guy because she's hanging out and they were sitting next to her. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? She invited me and there's like a guy there. And I'm like, all right. So as soon as the game show, when, a person was done, I just, goodbye.
Maybe it was the bunny ears.
How funny is that? She invited him. Now, again, this is probably a long drive, I would imagine, if it's going in her neck of the woods. And then she's there with another dude.
But
I
listen,
like this. I like this woman now. That's funny.
I'm sure she invited a lot of people. I'm sure she didn't think all of them wanted to try and fuck her when
Right.
they came to this thing. So that's the difference between John and other guys.
Well, shout out to Bubble Popper 24, who pulls
He's
so
the
many of
best.
these clips. He does all the Aaron stuff that we need
I love his Aaron
for this
clips.
little piggy. Yes, it's great. And he does
Yeah.
a ton of Stuttering John stuff as well. So we appreciate that. Of course, all the episodes are up on Rumble with Liquid Cryptid. So if you ever want to watch a John, you can find his show up on Rumble at any time. So I just did this crazy thing, guys. I don't know if you noticed that. I played the sad trombone drop.
Yeah.
And then I can also do other drops too.
No one told me there was going to be boasting.
Even drops about drops. And finally, in 2026, Stuttering John has a drop. He finally knows how to play a drop. I assume it's right in StreamYard. You can load up audio in StreamYard and play drops in there.
Yes.
Yes.
The fact that he's so excited about this, he plays it all the time. And he brags about it. He's like, do you notice that? I play this laughter drop like right at the appropriate time. And first off, get 5 or 6. I mean, knock yourself out. Get 10 different drops so you can change it up a little bit. But
He can't keep track of that.
Well,
just the one.
but it's really childlike. It's so childlike when he's like, "Are you impressed, Keanu, that I could do that?" And she's like, "Yeah," and everybody's just babying this fucking 60-year-old baby.
It's the same thing as when he was so proud of his stupid testicle filter with Ava and was going through all the different filters when he was like, look, now I'm a broccoli milk. Now I'm, he's so proud of it and he has to show off. That's his only way to show off to girls is his very minimal technological knowledge.
The reason why I bring it up is because John refuses to learn anything new. We saw it with Stephanie Miller. He was employed to work there and he's like, I'm not going to learn this board. Okay, we heard you be the board op. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, fair enough. Why, when he does learn something new, he has so much fun with it? Why does he refuse to learn anything new? I mean, Chewy, it's so frustrating. Just the most basic tasks have to be done by Vegas Beer Sales Jerry or Ditka. He can't fucking do anything for himself. Wouldn't he feel a self-accomplishment like we've been seeing him the last couple of days? He's all excited about his drop. Why does he learn shit?
We were watching Package last night, and at one point he goes, "Can somebody check the?" He goes, "How do I check the weather or something? Can somebody check the weather for the weather?" Okay, I get. Hey Jerry, can you find me that clip you sent me? I thought I said that's one thing, but there's a picture of clouds on your phone with the word weather underneath it.
Right.
That's how you check
preloaded.
the weather. Yeah. But
Yeah,
even that, he's because everyone is there to do stuff for him. So to him, it's not even, he doesn't even realize it. It's just automatic.
Yeah, he always expects people to do his bidding for him. And
Yeah.
sometimes it backfires like it did when he asked Vince the lawyer to find out what the capacity was at Rodney's. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in
I
just a
mean,
little bit.
Vince really,
It was great.
once he didn't get a no from John, he was full steam ahead, Vince. He was going to go. And that was, I'll be the first to say Vince is a lying sack of shit. I believe he called the comedy club. I think that was the real comedy club.
Yeah, I think so too. I think for sure. Well, we'll get into that in just one moment. But, we were off last week. My channel was down and Shuli's got one disaster after another over there in Alabama. So we missed last weekend's or last Monday's show. So I don't know. We haven't talked about John. You and I haven't in a couple of weeks here. And John's new characters, like the Duke of Definitions.
Yeah. It was
Who's writing this shit for him? Is Jerry writing this for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like, you know
Jerry's
how,
retarded.
yeah, they have the Dab era of Legion of Skanks. This is
Yeah.
the Jerry, the beer can Jerry era of John's show. And it's not good.
Well, what I loved about it is, it starts off with just these phrases and, he's doing his whole bit there with the crystal ball for no reason. And then he says he has a dictionary, but he just shows photos. So that doesn't connect or make any sense. Yeah. And then he's like 4 or 5 definitions in and he changes the whole thing where it's now turning into like the Dookie Awards. He's like biggest beard in the Dabbleverse. Like, This is a definition you have to look up. Biggest beard in the Dabbleverse? Doesn't even make
Sounds
sense.
like Jerry wrote the germ of the idea, and then John and his amazing writing skills did the rest.
I think you might be right. I think he was just looking for people to make fun of and then try to figure out what to say about that.
Yeah.
And John's defense is, when people make fun of him for sucking so bad, at least I'm trying different things. Is that the standard that we're all going by? As long as we're trying something new, if we fail miserably at it, it's great.
I will say it wasn't too long ago, maybe 6 months, a year ago or so, that we were all saying at least he should be trying something. At least he should be trying something. So yeah, he's
right.
failing
So that he can
miserably.
fail and we can make fun of him. That was the whole point.
It's all happening.
It's great.
Yay.
It's great. I love the fact that his excuse for it is like, oh, maybe you guys thought that the Dookie Award sucked, or maybe you think the Duke of Definition sucked, but I'm trying something different.
Well,
Miserably.
what's funny is it's okay for him to try something different, but any one of the people that he doesn't like tries something different. Whoa, that failed. That was terrible. And that's every single time. But that you can't direct that towards John. That's not allowed. At least John's trying.
It's a fun double standard that he has.
It's a little kid double standard.
Yeah.
It's always a little kid fucking double standard.
So that brings me to something that happened this week that I actually went on WATP and gave Ava a little praise for, because I've always said Ava's the worst possible guest on John's show. I mean, Keanu's right up there too. They're so boring because they just nod along with all the nonsense. There's no pushback. It's just like, oh yeah, John, everything you say is totally correct. Finally, I think Ava was frustrated. I was sitting backstage. He'd already been brought on the show. And then she's like, all right, well, you're doing your blocking or your striking Kevin Brennan thing. I'll go away while you do this. And then she watches him for 20 minutes, try to figure out how to strike Kevin Brennan, and then unblock people that are on his block list because he's not getting any super chats. And she comes on and she's like, John, what's going on here? You're just doing housekeeping activities? And he doesn't know what that means. So he's like, what do you mean I'm doing housekeeping?
Well, she said you're doing administrative work.
Yeah.
And that's
secretarial.
That's where it clicked for him, because now this chick's calling me a broad.
Yeah, when she said secretary work, he got very upset about that. Like, you can see his face get red, and he gave that stare like, what the fuck did you just say, motherfucker? And I was very impressed that Ava actually pushed back a little bit and was like a real person for a moment.
Yeah, well, I
Weird.
mean, you're easy to please, so it doesn't take much for you. But allow me to jump in with my take here. I'm not impressed. Ava was a cat playing with a toy. You've heard Ava when she's upset about something, right?
Sure.
And the way she communicates that, the way she communicates to people. Everyone's a cocksucker. Everyone's a danger to society and their families and children, and just goes a million miles an hour, right?
Yep.
She didn't come anywhere near that with John. I say that whole thing was orchestrated to induce super chats, because John, you have two people that are John is not going to turn on Ava. Ava has the keys to his kingdom. Ava's part of his strike team. She has all
They talk
the
on the
secrets.
phone every day for hours.
You know, she claimed to have recorded conversations with Joe, with the frog. I'm sure she has a conversation or two with John, probably recorded. So he's not going to push too hard. Ava, on the other hand, it's John's show, and that's about it. And so I don't think she's definitely needs attention. So she's not going to push back too hard either. So I think that was kind of, once she saw he was getting upset, she took her foot off the gas a little bit, but kept it going. And I'm not that impressed. I've seen her get angry. That was just that was a fixed fight, like the cabbie fight. That was an exhibition, in my opinion.
You're probably right. Go ahead, Lucy. What do you think?
Julie, when you say, okay, so you use the word orchestrated, do you think it was orchestrated by the two of them during one of their daily phone calls to have a little tiff? Or do you think that that's just something that she was playing with cat and mouse?
I think the characters, the bits, it's all conversations done with his team to orchestrate super chats. And
then it's not working. He's doing horrible at
No.
that. He's not making any money.
listen, anything you plan with him will fail because the one thing you have to rely on is him.
Right. That's why I don't
He
think it was
can't do
orchestrated. I highly doubt
No.
the way that John reacted to that. I don't think he was ready for it. I think
Let me
he's like,
just
"Wait,
say
whoa,
this.
What?
As far as orchestrate, I think once Ava saw that he was getting pissed, Ava was not going to go any further with it, but she was going to keep it going because it was good back and forth. It finally made something interesting on his show, right? I think Ava was in the drive. She was leading that dance. And and when John saw the fucking super chats coming in, he was totally fine with it. He knows how to play the game.
Oh, you're giving John way too much credit. I think John
Super chat scamming, he knows how to play that game.
Okay, I believe you on that. But
yeah,
he was ready to argue with Ava that no, he's great, and how dare you criticize him for the way he runs his show. And then, yes, he did get happy when he saw that money was coming in. But he seemed surprised to me, and John's not a good actor. He overacts on the movie poster, from what I'm told.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think he was actually surprised that worked, and they were making some money for actually having a real show, for actually having some content for once.
Yeah, they will have a blowout, but it won't be on the air. It'll be off air, and then the fireworks begin.
Well, I'll tell you what we won't have on this show is any content at all. I'm going right to the super tip system, supertip.gg/WATP. Come on in and participate in the show like Nigsaw over here.
I am the Duke of definitions. Him, her, they, them, frog it.
There you go.
Thank you.
All the pronouns. Drunk engineer.
Now that the U.S. has taken hockey from us, we syrup suckers will be needing a new national sport. Perhaps we could find success in pickleball. If not, Scrabble may be our best bet.
Yeah, suck it, Cardiff. That's why I invited him on the show today. So we're going to rub it in his dumb potato face. Stuttering John's disgusting, lumpy goiter.
I say, you do it, Chitwaya. I unfortunately have to cancel my trip to NY. While I ignore hurricane evacuations, I am a stickler to adhere to blizzard warnings.
You're just afraid you'll crap your pants and it'll freeze to your ass in the cold weather.
That's a real fear. That would be a real fear.
What's your take? Is he making it to Rodney's, or is that in a segment coming up?
We're going to talk all about that.
Okay.
He's got to make it to Rodney's. John can't prove what a barrel husa he is in front of the whole Dabbleverse by skipping out on this gig. Could he?
Oh yeah, dude. We got a blizzard. Even though it's not going to affect flying in late, do you think he has airfare?
Oh,
Yeah.
probably not.
He claimed that he did.
He said that Rodney's is flying him there, which, okay.
I find
we'll get
that
into that in just a
very hard
second.
to
I have a
believe.
lot of
Okay,
questions
all right.
about this whole
Okay.
thing. Hunter Duke coming in. Stuttering John fears the Tkachuk brothers like he fears Matt Mead. I know that drunk loser is mad at Team USA for kicking ass unlike him. DPM.
If Dabbleverse Live works out, I can finally walk away from PDP and Shuli's baggage. I can start working with people more talented than Shuli, like Clearwater Chad. Lucy can come along if she brings her...
What? Eaton Beaver.
I will.
John will either back out or the gig or have cops waiting to arrest his enemies for stalking and harassing him. Or maybe Borgata Security can do it.
Yeah.
This guy's talking about my kids.
Officer, he's talking about my kids.
Jeffrey from Georgia. Stuttering John is Sir Robin, the not quite so brave as Sir Lancelot from the Holy Grail. War damn Shuli.
War damn Jeffrey. Good to see you, pal.
Hearns55 says, I'm in Rhode Island. We got hit with close to 3 feet of snow. My internet is out, but I still have power, so I can watch you guys on my phone while charging. Excellent. Well, I'm sorry you're getting hit with that. That sounds awful.
Priorities, my friend.
For once, it's missing us, which is nice. Revenge of Penis Wrinkle. Can you clarify Matt the Espresso Martini guy? Is Matt the Espresso Martini guy? I saw a lot of speculation about this week.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I don't have 100% confirmation. I sent Matt the link I let him know that we'll
Great.
be live if he wants to pop in. So
Okay.
we can ask him.
I'm going to ask him if he orders espresso martinis, if that's true or not.
I hear they're delicious. I'm
not
testing
touching
Carl.
that. I'm not touching that.
I was laying a trap for Carl.
Hello, Lucy, Carla, and Chicken Run. We're from Syracuse. Hello, Dabble Pointers. Hey, Carl. Hey, Shuli. Welcome back, Kaylee.
Hi.
What up, Woody?
What up, Woody? Hi, Lucy, says Steve. Revenge of Penis Wrinkle. Do you think John coached Beetlejuice on his calls? Yeah, definitely. Say something stupid.
Yeah, I couldn't coach Beetlejuice to get on a plane. I mean, what are you talking about calls?
Dame Taft comes in. Stern Show. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk to Howard about? Yeah, that's basically what John's job was.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big laugh track sounds like VTL's laugh track. Oh, his laugh track. Is that true?
No.
Did you get
His
it from
laugh track sounds
Vince?
like a Honeymooners episode.
Right,
Audience
it does.
laughing.
Beef Drippins. I've done 12 shows, and even I'm better than Stuttering John. Sup, Beef Drippins. Yeah, the what's the name of their show? Beef Tips.
Beef Tips on the Beef Tips Network.
Thor's Pinky says John is no trick pony. Is a no trick pony. JFK Head Chunk. Ava has butt can S2 for 1 surgery gone wrong. What the fuck did I just read? Lucy, help me out. I'm retarded.
I cannot help you with this.
Ava has butt cans 2 for 1
surgery gone wrong. So you're saying they put an ass on her chest.
Right.
Oh.
That's what
I still wouldn't have gotten that if you hadn't explained it. Thank you.
Okay. Lucy, I assume that you're good at puzzles and things. I thought you would be able to decipher that one.
I failed.
For us. All right. Let's get into what happened. Was this last night that Vince was on the show and he called the comedy club? He called Rodney's?
I believe so, yeah.
I think it was last night, yeah.
Okay, so John has a show this Friday. It's a big deal because Anthony Cumia is going to go, and Kevin Brennan and Matt Mead will be there. Of course, Gino and Keanu are on the show. So it's a pretty big deal. Other people might be going to the show, although it doesn't seem like a lot at this time based on what we're hearing in this clip.
Well, I was driving by Carl's gas station.
No, you did.
John was texting Vince while he was driving by my gas station. I'm living rent-free in this man's head. It's as he's driving around Cape Coral, he's just like, they all remind me of Carl. All these places.
You know what scares me? We know how bad he is at multitasking because we've seen him try to do it on his show. I can't imagine him driving and texting and how fucking dangerous that must be.
It's not good. By the way, Pest is killing it. We're one of the Clippers. So thank you, Pest, for pulling this for us.
Was it Friday night? Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Oh, they're probably not open. It's Sunday and
Rob Melendez beat his son. Thanks for $2. Melendez.
Comedy Club, how can I help you?
Hey, man, I got to check on the ticket sales. I'm with John Melendez for Friday night.
You're checking on tickets?
I want to see how the sales are going. I'm with my client, John.
Hold on one sec.
Yeah. We're going to sell that place out, I have a feeling.
I'm sorry?
We're going to sell that place out Friday night.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Not a hat. No one's heard that. All right, let's see what we got here.
Look at Sean getting frustrated. Come on, you're making my show boring.
This is almost more annoying than you, man.
Just give me one sec.
Take your time.
Taking a while to load up.
These dopes will give information to anybody.
I guess so.
Currently at 16.
16 tickets, that's it?
Yeah, 1-6.
Wait, How many? What's the capacity?
170.
How is that possible though? Because I mean, I bought one last night just to make sure they were still available.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, we got a bunch of tickets left.
All right. Thank you, man. Man, I said, what kind of place is that? They just give out the information. 16 tickets, that's it?
16?
I thought this was going to be a huge event.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Maybe everyone shouldn't come. Baba Booey Stewie, thank you $2. See Mars video of you backtracking and scaring him out. Enough of that.
John,
That is a great video, by the way. Mars's video.
Yes.
You see that one? Yeah. We watched it on WATP where it's John immediately calling Matt Mead an asshole and saying, settle it with me, motherfucker. And then the next day, just like, I don't even know this guy. Seems fine.
He has a new strategy now whenever a Matt Mead super chat comes up, and Ava joined him on this, and Keanu. As soon as he starts reading something with Matt, they all go, oh, God. Enough with the bit already. It's like, no, this guy's not happy with you. Right. I don't think it's a bit for Matt Mead. Maybe you do, but I don't think he does.
John's the one who made this a big deal. I wouldn't have covered it, but John was talking about it nonstop. Like, I guess we're talking about Matt Mead for an hour. Okay.
He thinks I organized this whole meetup somehow.
I know. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The VIP ticket last night in a panic because I was certain this thing was sold out after Anthony was doing all this thing. 16 tickets. What did he say, at a 180? That can't be right because Poker Mike.
175. Don't matter. I still get paid.
The guy said 170. John goes 175. He just can't get anything right. He hears everything incorrectly, processes it wrong or something.
Vince.
But this is supposed to be like the event of the year. How is there only 16 tickets?
No, I told them when I booked, I go, look, I don't know about Manhattan.
I don't know about Manhattan. Yeah, nobody goes to Manhattan. What's he talking about?
Well, I think he's saying there's too much competition.
That's the problem is. Yeah, when I want to go see a locale bomb on stage, I have a lot of different choices. It's a unique show, guys. You can always see Stuttering John perform at Rodney's.
John, this should be amazing. No, this is amazing.
You got Broadway shows. You got a billion comedy clubs.
John, have you?
He thinks he's competing with Broadway shows?
You ever seen the?
I'm off Broadway, but like I'm there. You know.
Should we go see Wicked or Stuttering John Melendez and Friends? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Ghouls in the Dabbleverse. You think they're going to Broadway shows? I would never go to a Broadway show.
Well, it's because you don't have any culture, Vince.
Ava, did you hear that? Your mic's off. Your mic's muted.
No.
I called up Rodney's and I go, hey, I'm with my client John, who you can't hear. I need to check on the ticket sales, and the guy gave them to me for Friday. Yeah, live.
How many tickets?
16. That's it.
Oh.
What the fuck, John? Ava, last night I panicked and I bought the VIP one, figuring that the general sales was sold out.
John's having much fun with this.
Look at John's friends just laughing in his face.
Okay, so we know Vince is admitting that he bought a ticket, and we know a lot of people who have said that they are going to go. Do we know other people who have admitted that they bought tickets that comprise that 16?
Yes.
They will not come forward. They refuse to come forward
Too
and be
embarrassing.
identified. Yes.
No, don't we know that Poker Mike and Anthony Cumia definitely got tickets? I thought Anthony was saying they got a whole bunch of tickets for a whole crew going down there.
I mean, it's also a thing where there'll be tickets available when you get there. You know, I don't know if it's cheaper if you get them now, but like, it's Rodney's is not a place that sells. It's not the Cellar. It's not the Stand. It's not New York Comedy Club. It's more like now, kind of like a Broadway Comedy Club, where it's
right. That's what I was going to say. It's more like Broadway. You pick up tickets when you get there. You don't.
Yeah, it's like the people are barking for clubs like those out in Times Square.
That can't be right, John. Because Poker Mike bought.
Ask me if I'm embarrassed.
I don't think you're.
No, it's going to be amazing.
John is probably happy. It's like, oh, they're not. All those people are not.
Could you imagine? This is the thing I get really annoyed with. Chad Zumach does this too, where they'll be like, you're headlining this event and no one's buying tickets for it. Pfft, I don't care. I get paid either way. It's fine with me. I don't give a shit. Imagine if you're a promoter or a club owner and you're seeing the talent talk about not giving a shit about selling tickets or not. That's insane.
Never getting booked again.
No.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's some maybe corporate gigs that internally you're like, I just want to get this done and get out of here. And like, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of gigs that people feel like that about, especially if they're doing it a lot. But, you know, to vocalize that shit, to be like, I'm just coming in, doing my time, and getting the fuck out of there. I don't give a shit what happens. I don't care how the show goes, how people react to it, fights. Who gives a shit?
Right.
You know, not good.
So I love it. I mean, you don't care. John doesn't care.
No, he really doesn't.
No.
Shit,
In
man.
fact, although my radio is dropping on Thursday.
What?
Yeah, I did some radio interviews.
Oh, what do you mean?
I pre-recorded radio interviews on the radio counselor.
I didn't even know they still have radio. What stations?
It's the Steve Trevelise show. It'll be broadcast very soon.
Isn't it already out?
It is out. Steve broadcasts mostly, I think, in New Jersey and Philly area.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll move some tickets. I don't know.
Where?
No, he's great, Steve Trevelise.
No, but where?
Oh my God, Abba, this is my pet duck. This is my pet duck. Dribbles.
I was thinking about Gunther the other day, John. Why don't you
Dribbles,
have a dog?
Can I talk?
No, enough with the dribbles.
Dribbles, you're still alive.
All right, so there's another excuse that John has that I really enjoyed. It comes up a little bit later. Pest didn't grab it, but I think Barnes and Noobs has it and posted it on.
You know,
Dabble
Carl,
Anonymous.
the Steve Trevelise show is the show that he left the bar when we were there early to go do that radio show. That was very important.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his buddy.
Yes.
Which is so
Dude,
funny. There's only 16 tickets.
That can't be right, though.
It
That
probably
can't be-
isn't, Vince.
All right, so listen to this. This is amazing. So now John's trying to figure out, wait a second, what if that was incorrect? There aren't just 16 tickets sold. Why would that be?
That guy was probably, it's Sunday night. There's nobody there. It's a blizzard. You think he really knows the numbers, you dumb fuck?
You heard him looking them up. He did.
What does a blizzard have to do? What does Sunday night have to do with anything?
You could hear him
can't
boarding
count
up
during
the
blizzard.
windows, Carl. You didn't hear that?
John doesn't understand how computer systems work.
The only excuse that he has, the only legitimate excuse that he has is that he bails on so much stuff that people would not buy tickets until the very last minute. And if he would just say that, he can't say that. He obviously can't say that. But that is his only legitimate excuse. And that is probably why a lot of people have not bought tickets yet. I suspect that people want to go to this and that there will be more than 16 people there, almost entirely dabblers.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. It's definitely it's going through the rounds. Everyone's talking about the show. Everyone's excited about it. I know we were talking about maybe going. I might make a trip down to New York City for this gig.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. So, we might have some WATP crew representing for this one. Now, go ahead, Joey.
I was just going to say, Uncle Rico will be represented at this show as well.
Okay. Who's coming from your camp?
That is confidential. I cannot reveal who will appear there, but you will, if you're there, you'll know.
I will say, it almost feels like this is more likely to be the Atlantic City of this year than Atlantic City was. Usually at Atlantic City, you get a lot of people who are on kind of both sides of the camp. This show, if John shows up, is poised to be a whole bunch of people who really dislike each other, and that could be very interesting.
Yes.
Well,
and the reason for that is because of John's feud with Matt Mead, which I do want to go back to. But what were you going to say, Julie?
I was going to say I heard a little fact from today's show, because John is on, that he said he might do a Q&A and not do stand-up at all.
What a pussy. that was the thing that Anthony was saying. He's like, we're all going to sit there. We're going to just watch the show. No one's going to heckle or be a problem. It's not going to be violence. We're just going to be excited to see the squeegee bit. We're just there to see the squeegee bit and the Kardashian bits and all the stuff we've heard a million times. So if he pussies out and does Q&A, I'll be pissed. Here's my question. Can you do your act?
Well, first of all, if he does Q&A, he's going to be pissed. About 2 questions in, people are going to start. Dude, Q&A is basically handing over the show to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bad move. That's why you do it at the end of a show. We didn't bring Beetlejuice up at the beginning because we'd have no control of the rest of the show. Beetlejuice came on at the end. 1, because he was the closer, nobody followed him, and 2, that's the window of time you got for Beetlejuice that you can, he doesn't run off with somebody.
Just stick to the Tab soda joke and we'll all be happy.
Do you guys remember when he did the barbecue restaurant in was it Iowa?
Iowa, that's right.
And they did a Q&A at the end of it, and no one had any questions for him. No one gave a shit. The owner tried to get a conversation going, and John didn't give a fuck about it. He didn't want to answer any questions. It was brutal.
Yeah, people are buying tickets. It's in a comedy club. People are buying tickets for you to make them laugh, not to come ask you questions.
Right. By the way, over 2,000 people here watching. Thank you for being here. Hit like, hit subscribe while you're here. If you hit that notification bell, you'll find out all the times that we're live on this channel.
Matt, what kind of creep are you? Seriously. I'm asking. In my honest opinion, I think you're a fucking creep. I do. I think you're an asshole. I do.
Yeah, that'd be a funny question, Adam Davies. Who are you and why are you famous? So it's John's go-to.
Missing in Action says, this is the Q&A. Not going to answer that.
Not going to answer that.
Asshole. I do. I'm entitled to my opinion. This is America, let's check.
Which countries can you not call Matt Mead an asshole in? Does anyone know?
And this is the guy that says, I'm behind Matt Mead wanting to beat him up. That I am orchestrating Matt Mead to come and kick his ass as my proxy.
Yeah, I don't know why Matt Mead would have a problem with this guy.
I think you're a fucking asshole. Capiche?
And Anthony said it best, too. This is such a bitch move. This was John trying to fuck Scarlett Hampton.
Yeah.
So in order to impress her, he had to be like, oh, yeah, your ex-boyfriend is a piece of shit, and I'm going to challenge him to a fight. Like,
I mean, this is the same guy that saw Gina and Bob Levy having a fight on Twitter and immediately DM'd her, not to kind of say hi and talk a little bit, to invite her to stay with him for the weekend in California. For the weekend. Hi, I'm a stranger. Can I fly you out?
It's so insane. Like I was talking about earlier, we were playing from Stuttering John's podcast in 2017, this interview with Bob Levy, where they're like best of friends or best of pals. They'd been touring together. He's part of the Stuttering John and Friends tour and all this kind of stuff. And the fact that he just tried to fuck his girlfriend because they're having a fight. But not only just fuck her, like get her to move in with him. It's insane.
Got a problem with that? I'll wait. Hey, Matt, leave the girl alone.
Whoa.
You hear me? Leave the girl alone.
Wow.
He falls in love so easily, doesn't he? This chick has been everyone's show. She's, a porn star, loves attention, seems to enjoy drugs a lot too. And John's like, she's mine now, buddy.
But every guy that's had her on has done that with her.
Yeah, they're all losers.
Yeah, every guy that she's got on has like claimed her, and it's all of it's crashed and burned.
Go be an asshole to somebody else.
Like who?
Hey, why don't you try it with me?
Oh. Look at that smug look, too.
Matt, did you hear what he said, Matt? Get him. Get him, Matt.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns. I've never even met you.
How did Matt mess with him again? Mess with the bull, you get the horns. What's he even talking about?
But I love, if you're paying attention, I've never even met you is now perfectly legitimate and fine as far as fighting goes. But the next day, he goes, I've never even met you, Matt. Why would I want to fight you?
Right.
Now it's not okay.
But from what I hear, you're a fucking asshole. And you know what? I believe Scarlett.
Okay.
Good.
There you go.
So that's what started all this. Now, Matt Mead is, I guess he works at Rodney's, right?
I hear he works there, or he's a regular there.
He puts on some comedy shows there and stuff. So this is Matt on Twitter showing a guy getting smacked who disrespected him while streaming. So they see each other in real life, and the guy gets smacked around. And Matt Mead writes, "Me and Stuttering John," to make it very clear that Matt Mead is looking to get some revenge for what John said. And I think it's pretty obvious John is scared.
Yeah. He's been stammering a lot more lately than usual, I've noticed.
Yeah, so...
He should be scared. He did the dumbest form of simping ever, which is insulting somebody's ex. He hits on her endlessly. I mean, he should be scared. And Matt is, I think, substantially more aggressive. I don't know. Aggressive is probably a good word to use to describe him. Younger, let's go with that, than John is. He should absolutely be scared.
Yeah. So... this is a short one from Bubble Popper, but I think it shows you that John is nervous.
At some point, I just got to leave, man. This is getting everybody's coming to my show now.
I think that's great, though. I think genuinely, I think people really just want to come and have a good time.
So Kiana's planning on getting pissed out, apparently. She thinks everyone's there for her. I like the John's like, whoa, now people are coming out to my gigs. Maybe I should just get the fuck off the internet. Like, that's your problems in life? That you're too popular?
I might sell 17 tickets? What?
I brought up something last night on the show, and I want to run it by you guys and tell me what you think. How do you think John's going to react when everybody's at Rodney's, right? And Kumia shows up, and Gino and Keanu run over and hang out, and they hang out with Poker Mike, and they hang out with KC and Levy, and everybody's all buddy. How do you think John's going to react to that when this internet is the real world to him now? He doesn't understand that Gino's not going to ruin a friendship with Anthony Cumia over John. Like, I feel like it's going to be an eye-opening experience for him seeing that.
So you think he is going to show up to Rodney's? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying this is all hypothetical. Do I think he's man enough to go out there? Absolutely not. Do I think he's going to use the weather as an excuse and planets not aligned or whatever the fuck he can come up with? Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, John, how is he going to react to that? I don't think he knows how to deal with that sort of thing. He's definitely going to try to diffuse the situation with Matt immediately. That's going to be his first go-to move. Try to buy him a beer or something, right?
Listen,
he has to.
The reason Keanu gets the link every day is because she joins him in his battles, no questions asked. Same with Ava, same with anybody else who's a regular on there. So now it's go time. Everybody's face to face. Tell them what you say on my show. And they're like, no, it's just a show, whatever the reasoning is, I've known him longer. Whatever.
I can imagine him just kind of standing up against a wall, watching people be nice to Kumia, who are usually in his camp, and not having any reaction to it. We can all see the wheels turning on his head, but he can't react to that. There's nothing that he can do. I think he would be paralyzed in sorrow.
Yeah.
Zen and Mike went to a screening in Manhattan, and Brennan was there with Stevie Lou, and Zen and Mike walked up to him, and everybody shook hands, and everybody sat there and watched the fucking screening. Like, I don't think he realizes that, a lot of this is internet bullshit.
Well, so is he then resentful towards Keanu and Gino for being buddies with Anthony after this Friday night?
I don't think it'll happen instantly, but yeah, it'll be the beginning of the end, I think.
That's the difference. I think John sometimes does realize that it's different when it's in person than it is on the internet. OJ is the perfect example of that. But I think it's going to be different for him to see his friends going to the other camp. That's the thing that I think is going to be so challenging for him that he's not going to know how to emotionally handle.
And Carl, before I forget, I give you 100% permission when John plays clips of this to strike his channel. Thank you.
Okay.
Be a man for once in your goddamn life.
Nobody should be striking channels. It's
just one
villainous move.
Fine.
Anthony's breaking this down perfectly, talking about the show Friday night.
That's what he did. And then the next day, when it got back to him that Matt wasn't happy being called an asshole and being called out, and having his very recently ex-girlfriend attempted to be by this 60-year-old buffoon, he started like pulling back going, hey, I don't even know this guy. Who is this Matt Mead? I never heard of him. I never did anything. I don't have beef with him. And then he calls Keanu. Hey, who is this guy? He calls a girl. He called a girl to try to get the heat off his back.
That was wild. When John was doing the phony phone call between you and Anthony, where he's going, I bet he called Anthony, was like, hey, come on, you got to do this thing for me. And then he later admitted that he called Keanu in order for Keanu to put in a good word with Matt Mead for him to try to save his ass.
Well, you remember the old Sump battle stories he used to tell? Everybody would meet in the Sump in Long Island to settle their differences. And what did he do? Run home and get his sister and bring her down to beat up everybody. So why should anything be different?
All right, everyone, stop having fun. Cardiff's here. What's up, Cardiff?
Let me just say that any international hockey event that doesn't include Russia is illegitimate. And I will not recognize the champions of.
Dude, so embarrassing for you guys. Holy shit.
Embarrassing. He had like 80 shots on net.
I think
Wooly was incredible.
He is incredible. He won the tournament for him. But I think you should become the 51st state based on that victory yesterday. What say you?
I think legally we have to.
Yes.
We don't have a
Agreed.
choice.
Throw in Greenland too.
No, they suck at hockey.
This is what kind of pussy this guy is. And I know he'll try to turn this into, really, I'm a pussy, get into boxing ring. Shut up. Shut up, you moron. I will never get in a boxing ring to fight you. I will never fight you on the street.
Is Anthony copying you, Cardiff? It looks like he's trying to steal your look.
Are you saying he looks like a potato with headphones?
Cease and desist.
All the cool guys wear gamer headphones, dude. Come on.
At my age, I don't fight people. I don't fist fight people, John. I let them hit me and litigate. Or if I feel my life is being endangered to the point where it might be snuffed out, I use other means. But I will not fight you. And that's not what this is about. I'm talking about a guy that wants to beat you up because you're doing one of the scumbaggiest things a guy could do to another guy. Try to fuck his girl by shit-talking him. And you know you did it. You know you did it. We see it. We have the video and the audio. And then the very next day, I don't know this guy. Who? What? Keanu, help. Calling a girl to bail you out.
I love that. All right, so Cardiff, I'm going to play in a minute John talking about whether or not he's going to show up at Rodney's. We were just debating. What do you think is going to happen this Friday?
Yeah, I think he's already, I've seen clips. He's already laid the groundwork, the weather. I don't know. My back hurts. Like he's starting to build in some excuses that he could go to any single one of them at the last minute. But I think, I don't know. I don't think he makes it. I don't think he gets out there. I think he'll skip that one and jump to Allentown or wherever the fuck.
Oh, that's right. He does have another gig this weekend, doesn't he? He does have a couple different
he's got a tour, Carl. He's got a tour of.
He's smart too, because when I think about touring the Northeast, I think February. Probably late February is a good time. Hop on a plane,
sure.
figure that out.
DabbleCon in Rochester, absolutely. That was a winner.
That was.
Well, he won't do March in Rochester. We know that, but February.
God damn, that was the coldest weekend to ever exist.
So you're saying you think he skips Rodney's and then does the rest of the tour? Do you think how many shows does he have in this tour? 2, 3?
I think it was.
You may just
I think it
miss all
was a 3-show tour. It's
3 one night.
Gilligan's Island of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's got 3 shows booked. But I think he'll make it to Allentown. That's the only one I think he does.
Do you think he'll sell more than 16 tickets in Allentown?
Dude.
Well, he's going to try and move the people from Rodney's to Allentown. Hey, sorry I couldn't make it. But if you want to drive 9 hours,
that's my point about the competition thing. It's like, well, it's Manhattan. There's too much competition. Yeah, there's also a shit ton of people there, and a lot of people who want to go there. Who the fuck's going to come out to see him in Allentown?
Yeah. Well, like when he did the one, what was the one he did in Jersey? What was that club? Vinny's Club?
Stress Factory.
The Stress Factory.
Yeah.
Again, I think the idea was right. Like, put a sign up. Hey, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern show. You're going to get some local people showing up on a Friday night to see someone from Howard Stern, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
also, the comedy clubs back east, a lot of it is email. A lot of it is, making sure there's bodies in there, paper in the room if they have to, depending on ticket sales. It's a very common thing. Happens at all the major clubs, the real clubs,
You think John's going to have to? You think Rodney's going to turn this into a bringer show? Surely, John's going to have to be out barking his own show.
They got enough people in the audience where they don't need John. They got enough comics sitting there waiting to watch John that they could just. It'll be a better show without him for sure.
Oh, stop it! How dare you?
But
you've seen me try to do the squeegee bend. I mean, only John could pull that shit off.
Hey, someone did it better than John.
Who's that?
DabbleCon 1, baby.
Oh, that's right. He did do it. I remember that. That's when he had the stocking on his face, like early Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
I think it's worse if he skips Rodney's and then does the other shows. I think he's got to miss all the shows. I think it's way worse if he does that.
Lucy, you good
I
there?
think he's gonna make it. I think he's gonna be there.
All right. Okay. Well, John also thinks he's going to be there, or else, at least that's what he's saying currently.
Saying something is best to assume.
Ava, aren't you impressed with my memory, Ava?
Yes.
Mommy.
He's so pathetic. He remembered a thing that he said to her the day before. He's like, remember that thing I said to you? Aren't you impressed? I remember that. Like,
oh, memory.
Wow.
I thought he was making a man-Murray joke about.
No. That's what stage he's in life. Is he's looking for applause break for remembering something.
I finished my vegetables. Yes, you did, John. Thank you.
Well, anyway,
what's that, Cardiff?
I was listening to the show earlier, and you were talking about how he's trying other bits, and he's so proud of himself for trying other bits.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had these in your school, but over here we had things called participant ribbons.
Yes, right.
Yeah, John's the king of participant ribbons. He's got tons of them.
Meanwhile, his son's got a full ride to Harvard.
Yeah, and he's bragging about getting a gold star when he graduated high school.
I mean, they couldn't be further apart. No wonder he changed his name.
Full ride to Harvard and a better last name. That's what he's
got. Yep.
I am not canceling anything. I will be there.
Okay.
Like I text Vince today. I said, write joke, tell joke, get check. And that's a Jay Leno mantra. And I do the same thing, Vince. I don't care.
You do the same thing. You say that mantra, but the difference is that Leno actually writes jokes and gets paid for it,
and then tells jokes and then gets paid. Yeah,
it's very different.
Right.
I'm getting paid very handsomely.
Okay, I'm calling bullshit on this.
Yeah.
So John claims that he has like a guarantee, which if you're Rodney's, what are you basing that on? This guy's not a touring comedian. There's no reason why you'd think he would sell a lot of tickets. And so he says he's getting paid very handsomely. Shuli, you're a comic. What could he be getting paid?
$400.
$400. I saw that somewhere online. $400.
That sounds like a believable number to me for Rodney's gig. That's and they're not flying him out. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Why would they?
They wouldn't. They
Right.
would not.
For
They would
one
not.
night. It's one thing. Like, I know a lot about the comedy club here in Rochester, and they do a great job. And yeah, they're going to fly people out and put them up for the weekend because they're playing 5 shows. You know,
it's not his show. He's not head. It's a regular show there that I believe Gino and Keanu do.
No, I think
right?
John. I think John added Gino and Keanu to this show because Gino and Keanu did a show a couple Sundays ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
There's
this
on
was-
Sundays.
This was very obviously the connection was made through Gino and Keanu.
Right.
So they put him in touch with Rodney's.
400
who-
sounds about right.
Who is flying him out?
Mom.
Or dad, Vince. Either one of them.
They flew me out, and I am going to have a great weekend and week in the tri-state area. Thank you.
I am so
See what he said,
excited
Crow?
when
Yeah,
They flew me out. In his mind, it's already all happened.
it's already happened. They're not
All the
flying me
story.
out.
Yep. They flew me in. I killed. It was great.
Right.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
I was sitting next to a hot chick on the flight over. It was crazy.
Keanu was wearing those leather pants.
I heard Anthony talking about it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And then Poker Mike said he's bought all these tickets, and Miss Judy wants to get you a hotel room, and it's just going to be a great event. And John, they were saying like, oh, John's definitely going to cancel. That was Carl's mantra. John is going to be a Barrawussa and back out. And I guaranteed him you will be there.
Yes.
I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Like, I always envisioned this, that it was the entire Dabbleverse. When they get together in person, you've seen it. There's not one person that is really going to fight except for Bob Levy. And if Bob's, he's the only one that's like tough in this entire Dabbleverse.
I'll beat the shit out of Bob Levy. If he even attempts to show his face at Rodney's this Friday, I'm putting it out there right now. He's going down.
Everyone else is a bunch of ghouls or nerds or dorks. So when we get together, it's not an issue at all.
First of all, there will be no fighting.
No.
This is a comedy show.
This is going to be great. That's what Anthony was saying. And you have to give it to Kume. He was clearly saying this is not about violence. This is about going to watch something.
That's not what Matt Mead was saying. I saw Matt Mead saying something very different than that.
I think two different people going for two different reasons.
Right. That's what it seems like.
That is going to be great. I envision everyone cheering for the squeegee, John, if you just let us do it, because this has always been my dream.
No,
like,
here's the thing,
squeegee, squeegee, and then you just do it. Like, and we all go crazy.
Yeah,
Quiet,
but then you just blew the punchline, you dummy.
John doesn't understand the punchline of his own joke.
Right.
The squeegee is the setup, you moron. It's Don King's head is the punchline. And John's like, oh, you just fucking ruined my closing bit. God damn it.
Now the whole audience is going to know this bit.
Fucking moron.
Fucking,
No, but we all know the punchline. You haven't changed a joke in 30 years.
There might be people that don't.
I hope the punchline's across John's face.
So I appreciate VTL here for saying you haven't changed your act in 30 years. And so he does have some good lines in here on John. He does goof on him pretty good here.
The only new joke you've told in 30 years is the one I wrote for you today. Actually, Bob Levy wrote that for me. I didn't even write it. Oh, but Bob did say this. He said, it will be a disaster if you start to roast people.
What?
Meaning
That's right, because he's the crowd work king.
No, he is, obviously, but he's saying going into a roast because I had written...
Vince is in love with... Vince has man love for KC and Bob Levy for some reason.
Now it's
But
Bob.
I think Vince says that Bob Levy's like one of his favorite, or just a really good stand-up comedian.
No, he's really great. He works on his craft. You hear what John said, Ava? Do work, get checked, get out of there. He never cares about improving the quality. That's why I love John's show. It's the same one over and over.
Said, write joke, tell joke, get checked. I write jokes all the time, and you even...
As annoying as VTL can be, this is actually very funny.
That's great.
And that's the same look John had when I was just like, what are you doing, secretarial work over there? Watching you click your mouse? This is the same look John had. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Well, last I heard, he was putting together a one-man show. Shouldn't we have heard a little something of that somewhere? Well, wouldn't it be complete by
Honestly,
now?
I know exactly what he added to his act ever since he said he was going to do the one-man show. And he even said, Vegas Beer Sales Jerry told me I wrote a whole book. I was like, oh, yeah. So the bit that he added was the one about Susanna being pregnant on New Year's Eve with Oscar.
God.
And the Kardashians are over, and he's treating her like a slave even though she's 9.5 months pregnant. And he tells this whole story because it's a chapter in his book that we played. The whole book's on my Patreon, but we played this one chapter as well. And it went over like a fart in church. Nobody was on his side. He sounded like such an asshole. He's like talking about how he's drinking a beer while she's delivering, and he had to put his beer down to cut the umbilical cord. It's just like, and none of this is landing for everyone.
Yeah,
What if it's your ex-wife?
I can't believe that you just told the whole punchline, Carl.
Give it away. Sorry about
like
that, John.
86, that would have crushed,
Right.
87.
Or, see, this is the thing that John doesn't understand, because we were also playing an interview with Bobby Brown from the Cherry Pie video.
Yeah.
And
My
John
prerogative.
No, not that one.
Oh.
And John just doesn't
Bobby
have,
Brown.
He doesn't have the charm that it takes to like tell these types of stories or ask these types of questions. When he asked Bobby Brown if Tommy Lee gave her anal, she's just like, ugh. It's like, no.
I love that interview because he's like, you dating anyone? She's like, I am disgusted by men. I want nothing to do with them. And he's like, so you're telling me there's a shot? He doesn't see any ability for him not to get laid by her.
That was a beer on the balcony episode he did later with Bobby Brown, where he's asking her out to Pickwick Pub for a beer. And she goes, I don't date men and I don't drink. And John's like, but come on, one beer at Pickwick.
One beer.
Fucking retard.
But he's obviously just trying to be Howard. But even if you remember when Howard used to ask those questions, he almost asked him like he was being forced to ask them.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had a charm about him. He wasn't a handsome man by any means. It wasn't like these women are going to be swooning at him. He was famous, obviously. But John has nothing. He has none of the charisma. He has none of the money. He has none of the power.
You can always get away with questions. You can always get away with questions like that if you do them with a wink and a nod, and John does them with drool hanging out of his face. It's not even a little bit the same.
With a slur?
Yeah.
First part, right? I didn't hear a right joke. I thought this is a tell joke, get drunk, and get out of there.
Tell joke, get checked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I didn't hear you read right joke.
Yeah, okay. SD187, thanks for the $2. The Duke is absolutely terrified. But don't I look incredibly
terrified at all.
Well, I'll make this announcement. Casey Armstrong is 90% in for the show. 90%.
All right. Then he starts playing his stupid copyrighted music there.
Awful.
All right. Well, that's the big event this Friday. We'll find out what happens. What do you all think? Will John be showing up to this event or not? Supertip.gg/WATP. Carl is here. Carl with a C. Only thing John wrote on the Stern Show was, Shuli is online too. I coached him what to say.
That's like him saying he discovered Jeff.
Right.
Jeff called the number. Of course you discovered him. You're the first guy to pick up the phone.
DPM.
I do Q&A and no jokes. Who wants to hear about the question I asked Burt Reynolds in 1989? How about my Playboy centerfold girlfriend who conveniently overdosed? How far is the Domino's from Lady K's?
It's 4.7 miles. I looked it up.
Well, he brings up an interesting point. Q&As are interesting if the people have stories and remember and can paint a picture. He's a terrible storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
His memory is complete shit. Mm-hmm. What is this Q&A going to be? It's just going to be the telemarketing script that he does on YouTube every day.
He thinks he's good at that stuff, though.
Of course he does. He's a drunk. He's insane.
It's going to be all questions he doesn't want to answer based on who's going to be in attendance there.
The Snow Mexican is here. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? I looked up to you. Colin Madden says, Cumia could be breaking this nonsense down with the brilliance and wit of peak Mark Twain. All I see is that Sniper Wolf e-girl gamer headset. Shame.
Does need more neon lights.
That is true. SU will block someone from coming. Book it. KB? That's a good question. Will anyone not be allowed in the club? Of course, the last time it was Kevin Brennan and Tommy Jordan.
Yes. And I thought there was one more on the picture.
I think it was just
I think
those
KB
two.
might actually not be let in. That could be interesting.
Is this the first time the blocked list will be longer than the guest list?
Well, I also heard a rumor that John is supposedly trying to get Muscle to come down with him from Long Island.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. We played that clip on WTP where he said Hitman Dan's coming and a bunch of the crew will be coming with him.
I said, listen, that's today he's saying that. As we get closer to the show, we'll see how much of the crew is ready to drive down to Manhattan for this.
Whatnot Chaser, there isn't even a stuttering Juan voice anymore. Why? It's slobbering Juan. And I believe we've seen him a few times. Yeah. AAX Antonio. Hey guys, Lucy, TSN tonight?
Definitely Thursday.
I don't think we're doing anything tonight, but tomorrow we should be back up and running.
Excellent. Jacob Bryans says, Chad just said he's heckling on Friday. He will cancel. Is Chad going to be there? Chad's not in New York, is he?
Well, Chad backed out of going to John's in Cape Coral last week, but he's not coming to. No, he's not going to New York.
Right. He's in Florida, but he's going to fly to New York to confront John.
No. Jetman41 says, how time-consuming is it being in cahoots with everyone messing with Stuttering John? Will you guys stop if he apologizes for being a drug loser?
Yes.
Of course.
We have Lotus Notes.
That's all he wanted, is an apology. Mastro says, everyone should buy tickets now before Drunky cancels it. I mean, we sold dozens of tickets to the Rochester event that he canceled. So it doesn't matter. He left thousands of dollars on the table with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Little, Reptile Family. You three together is pure magic. It's before you got here, Cardiff. Haha, you stink. Mm-hmm. Lovely Lucy, Sweet Boy Carl, and Shuli. I'm on vacation this week. You know what I'm serving.
Cock meat sandwiches coming
That's
at
the
you.
one.
Wes Little.
Yay.
Come on.
Clueless Boomer, $20. I'm a retired police. In some domestics, there would be another guy trying to white knight as we dealt with it. Extremely annoying. I had a female partner that would immediately lock them up for disorderly.
I like her already.
That's funny.
Sean, the producer on Beef Tip Show, Matt said if John touches him, he's going to drop John right there. Ugh. Imagine John touching you.
John's a touchy communicator, too.
He
We've
is.
seen it. Whenever he talks to somebody, he's got to put that fucking claw on him.
The Stephanie Miller show, when he used to sit in on that, holy shit. He's just constantly touching the person next to him. Ugh. BMC 30, $10. Why do you think Keanu was willing to ruin her relationship with Missy and, in a way, Anthony for John, but Gino won't? Also, do you think the interaction between Anthony and Keanu will be uncomfortable? I don't think Anthony has an issue with Keanu. Missy's not going to be there. I think it'll be fine. I think Keanu's really stupid, to answer your first question. I think she's really dumb.
Yeah, I don't know if he has an issue with her, but I know he's not going to cause drama. That's not something Ant does.
He's not a confrontational guy.
No. If somebody starts saying some shit, he ain't going to shy away from it, but I don't see him looking to distract or take away from the evening.
S33400985. No Russia equals no championship. Well said, Cardiff. Hi from Russia. Carl, it's Constantine.
I stand with Russia.
It is fucked up they're not allowed in the Olympics.
Clip it.
It is fucked up, but it's been a nice, it's been refreshing for a little bit. Not having to deal with them.
Tony from Hack the Movies is here. Manny and I might need to take a trip to Allentown. Yes. You and Manny Muskets should definitely make the trip to Allentown and check out John's show if he ends up going there. Mars became a new member. Thanks, Mars. Good to see you, buddy. Great job. Great video you put up.
Yeah, check out his channel. He's got a ton of great videos on there.
Repo Cat became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for doing that. Repo Cat. Tuki's unpaid staff. Just remember he's 7,800 short and is in desperate need for funds. That is true. But I don't think he ever plans on paying anyone anything.
But still, what's the number for the club? Like whatever his guarantee is. Like, hey, John, how about we give you half and you stay home?
Right, they could actually save money.
Yeah, it's like the producers just booking Stuttering
Right.
John. You could make money by canceling them.
The money that's owed to Tabber, whatever that is, if that's true. I mean, we know about the boat. We know about all this stuff. Like, John never plans on paying anyone anything. When Vince was confronting about all these debts that he had to people he was friendly with, like owed him $30,000, like, you ever pay him back? He's like, no. John doesn't give a fuck about paying people back.
There was a slip up on Dabblers. He talked about still making car payments.
Yes, I have that in my notes.
Oh, okay.
This is wild. So he mentioned what his car payment, that they just take the money out of his, he's got direct deposit or whatever for his car payment, because he was talking about whether it's on a weekend or not. The fact that he's driving a 2013 Mercedes C-Class, or is it a 2011? I think it's 2013.
I think it's
2013. Oh,
okay. It's one of those. I looked up the Kelly Blue Book value of this vehicle. It is between $5,000 and $7,500, and he's making car payments on that. That's insane.
And he's had it forever.
Yes.
Like, has he refinanced his car loan multiple times?
Maybe, or did he take out like an 86-month loan or something like that?
Even that, we're well past 86 months.
Was it 86 a year?
I don't know how it's possible.
Well, he did sign a 30-year mortgage at 58 years old, so he's not the brightest.
I was I was watching this TikTok channel back when I had Who Are These Socials, and there was this car dealership that sold to, let's just say, minorities. And they would make these videos like, hey, we just sold this vehicle to Jerome, and he's really excited about his car. And Jerome's like, yeah, look at this car I got. And they would show the terms of it, and it'd be like $500 down and $780 a month for 99 months or something like that. It's like people have no credit can get scammed into spending $120,000 for a $20,000 vehicle because they have no other options. And they might never pay it.
USA.
Yes,
USA.
And then it's 6 months they're trying to trade it in and get a new.
Right.
Yeah.
A little underwater.
I know some people were saying maybe it's the kid's car, but I had heard a while back that once communication stopped, payment stopped as well for that.
I heard about that too.
Yeah. But
Kevin A became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Kevin A. Go to the posts tab to find all the bonus shows, including the one I just posted yesterday where we did Living in the Past. Even Cardiff sold more tickets than John.
Right.
Says Tuki's unpaid staff.
Right.
Finkelstein Shit Kid. Shuli's last tour, 4 canceled dates across 3 cities.
And with rave reviews, by the way, which is crazy.
It's like, yay, he's not coming.
Yeah.
Look at this. Repo Cat gifted 5 Who Are These Podcasts memberships. Thank you very much. If you were gifted a membership, check out the posts tab on our YouTube page for the bonus shows and the WATP episodes on Saturdays that we do behind the paywall. Will we do one this Saturday? It depends on if I go to New York or not, I guess. We'll have to find out. It might be a Rodney's. Jess1938 says, you think he will do the hilarious joke about driving with his kid high and drunk? I don't think he does that one anymore.
I hope for the Q&A in that case.
There you go. Mike Cuts.
When it's all quiet, he goes, what are you guys, all cops or something?
Am I a bad dad to watch Slapshot with my kids? Definitely not. That movie rules.
It's good dad.
Mark K says, my super chat to Stuttering John broke him and he ended the show right then. Does that just happen just now?
Well, I believe it might have been, I'm not saying your chat didn't end it all, but the lack of super chats today might have had something to do with it. He was on for an hour and clocked in at a $40 day.
Oh, did he already bail?
Yep. And of course, he said this, he might not be back, guys. So
he's been saying this the last like 5 episodes. He keeps saying
because
that.
when he takes 3 days off and he comes back, then he gets $400. So he's going to try the same racket again and again.
All right. Well, this comes in from Bubble Popper and the Dabblers Anonymous subreddit, and it's specifically what we're talking about right now.
Like, tell the manager he cannot come in.
Dribbles, John is a secret ghoul phobe. What's a ghoul?
He's the co-host of your show, you idiots.
And
Lucifer.
I'm sorry, but he just gets to this level of wasted every show. Remember, it was once in a while he would do a drunk show, and it would be amazing. Everybody do an emergency show about it.
Yep.
This is every night, and it's a different fucked up. This is not just alcohol. Because you can go back
it's
to those shows.
Klonopin combined with alcohol really messes with him. It slows everything down.
And I think he's got edibles in there too. So
yeah.
Have we ever seen him do a morning show?
The Howard Stern show.
He was supposed to snipe BS show. Kevin was going to pay him, and he was an hour and a half late to that. So
yeah, he's been admitting lately that he sleeps until 1 o'clock or later. Which
if he's saying 1, then it's 2 to 4.
Right.
Three to
Which
5.
So what's interesting about that is when he brags about cracking his first beer at 7:46 p.m. It's like you've been up for 6 hours, dude. You're bragging about having your first beer.
It's still
You get up
breakfast
at
time.
Yeah. So you're telling me you get up at 2 and you go right to the gym, Mr. Discipline over here? Got it.
Also, Shuli, we were debating this on WATP this week, but John is not going to the pub anymore. He has given up on his day drinking with the fellas down at Stevie Tomatoes or wherever he was going. What's that about? Was he kicked out? Is he broke?
Could be a tab.
Could be a bar tab thing. We've had that in the past, but also I think he's gotten a little bit smarter as far as announcing where he's gone and what he's done as far as drinking hangouts go. I think he still goes to Stevie Tomato. You could tell the other day he was doing a show and he was already lit. You could tell he was somewhere drinking. He had his martini starters and he goes, first beer, right? And it's like, okay, but what about the liter of vodka you got that you had so far?
I'm being duped then, because I honestly think that when John brags about having his first beer at 7:48, that it's so ridiculous it must be true.
Yeah, John. Carl. John is an alcoholic.
No, I know.
He that's all they do is lie.
No, that's a good point. By the way, there's 2,400 people in here watching the show right now. We appreciate you all. Thanks for being here on Point Dabble Point. And go ahead and like this. Helps the algorithm. Hit subscribe so that you see all these videos that we put out when they come out. And the notification bell is a good thing, too.
But you look like Rob from Matchbox 20. Look at all these $2. That's all I get. So so it might just be the end, Kiana, for me doing this.
I say don't not give up. I say just keep you're a pillar.
No, I don't have to do this. And it's getting to be the point where it's $2 super chats every minute. Why did your minivan have to what does that mean?
All right. How's he pretending he doesn't know what the minivan is on his show? But so this whole thing was I don't have to do this. But then he does a show every single day after saying he doesn't have to do this, which tells me he does have to do this. I have some advice. It'll be reached by deaf ears as usual, because John never listens to anything we say. You don't have to stream every single day and even multiple times a day. In fact, you might want to let people miss you for a minute. It might be a good thing to oh, John's on. I notice when my buddy Patrick Melton goes on, which is erratic, that people are excited. Oh, Patrick Melton's back. I haven't seen him in a little while. Make it so that it's kind of an event rather than just oh, John's prepared nothing and now he's going to stream and hope people give him $2 and $5 at a time for the next 2.5 hours.
So you get excited when another dude's coming on? All right.
I do.
Nothing weird about that.
I do.
So much for those gay rumors. But no, he leaving.
Melton's not my type. How dare you?
Leaving at this point, I think it's his. Even coming back's not going to change anything. He's, these strikes really show his true colors, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people, that's it. They drew the line. This place has always been fun, and now he's legit trying to take down people's income, and affect them, and so they're like, "Fuck you! You wanna strike people? You wanna fuck up people's channels, and then we'll fuck you up by not super chatting."
No, you're so right. I think people enjoy supporting John, even if they don't really like him, because it does keep him on the air and it gets him to read silly things. But when John is constantly striking your channel and bragging about it, or striking Kevin Brennan, playing his stupid music bad so he can strike Kevin Brennan.
He has yet to strike Brennan. Let me just state that. Kevin Brennan has yet to receive one strike from John.
I think he tried.
Great. He doesn't seem to have a problem doing it with us. I don't know what the problem is with Kevin's channel.
Jesus Christ. But yeah.
Strike proof.
Right.
John's such a villain that it's hard to support him.
Yeah.
And it's the problem that everyone who's now associating with him is starting to have too.
People enjoy the back and forth. There is no back and forth when you try to silence the other party. That's it. I'm done.
Who knows?
Oh, there we go. Dribbles is saying, to clarify, I'm saying Ava resembles a minivan. Oh, wait a oh my God.
There's his drop. Good stuff.
Piano as a comic. That's comedic genius.
The comedic styling.
That goes on way too long too, doesn't it? It's awkward. They're like talking and they're like, wait, I guess this is still happening. Okay.
Watching him try to talk over it. It's great.
Lady K would do that 1 billion times. He'd be like,
Did you hear what I said? It was, that's the punchline.
I don't know how I came up in that conversation. Ava looks like a minivan. Yeah, well, Carl's stupid. I guess.
Not
Lucy,
wrong.
No, I understand. Lucy, you brought this to my attention today. You know, John's got another big gig coming up in May out in Burbank. So he's traveling back to California for a thing called the Hollywood Show. What the fuck is this?
57 celebrities, Carl.
Mm-hmm.
All one better than the last.
Andy Dick's going to be there in May. Okay. Good luck with that.
If he's alive.
Yeah.
John will also be there if he's alive.
Right.
Don't
always
wait
Andy
too
Dick
fast.
is
I
nearby.
gotta see these A-list names here.
Yeah,
the
it
reason-
really dropped off quickly after Andy Dick, huh?
Frankie Avalon? What the fuck are we talking about?
Frankie
Who's the
Avalon.
audience for this? How
They're gonna
old do you have
wheel
to
him
be?
in on a dolly, Frankie Avalon. He's
How old do you have to
900
be?
years old. There
Jeffrey
he is.
Voorhees?
The reason why I'm showing you this,
Bowser.
because Lucy pointed out John's bio for this thing. Look at this.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
It's
oh my
insane.
God, dude.
Do they have this audio version? 'Cause I can't read all of this.
Take this channel down or this website down for printing his book.
They needed more bandwidth on the website once John entered in his bio. It's like,
Lucy,
what the
did you get a
fuck?
chance to review this? What is this thing talking about?
I read it. It is completely insane. It describes every single thing he's ever done in his life. I feel like it's possible that it even says in there that he shit his pants recently. There is so many words. I got bored reading it and then kept trying to suck myself back into it. Again, there's 57 different celebrities on this. You just looked.
Either
we
you
just
know
scrolled
John
through
or
the
you
website.
don't. Right.
But if I opened this bio, like if I didn't know who John was and I was all excited to be going to this event and it was going to be this really exciting thing and I'm deciding which celebrities' autographs I want to get, this is the last thing. I would never go speak with him after this. It's
Is this
embarrassing.
From his book? Is this from his book? Like,
No.
What was this from? His website or something?
I have never seen this PR package ever before. He releases these PR things and they're generally always the same. This one is completely different. I have no idea who wrote this.
Hold on, let me see what hollywoodshow.com.
Yeah. I can't believe he thinks this is funny. He talks about this on stage. He asked the Dalai Lama if anyone ever greeted him with "Hello, Dolly," in a joking reference to the play and movie. The Dalai Lama's translator whispered the translation to the Dalai Lama, who chuckled. Good stuff. What a brilliant comic.
I repeated something, and the guy chuckled.
Oh, it's insane. This is crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, if you're going to see like these celebrities, you read through the list and either you know who they are or you don't. You don't really go in there and be like, oh,
Can you
what do I
click
know
on anybody else's
Bowser from?
bio? Can you
Yeah.
click? Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go
Yeah.
see John, but once I saw that Hello Dolly thing, I was
That
sucked
put
in.
it over the top. Yeah. Everybody's like,
Everyone
you
else has
know,
just kind of a couple paragraphs.
Kathy Garver. No need for a bio. I know her work.
Fuck.
I mean, at least he's where he should be.
Right.
I don't know if that's
Lamas. Oh, you know Lorenzo Lamas going to have a line around the corner.
No one's going to go to this.
Somebody's going. You better send Adam.
Well, yeah, Adam will go to this.
Yeah.
Oh, did we lose Lucy?
Uh-oh. God, we're so gay. We miss it.
I know. I was
Left and
staring
none
at
of
this
us
page.
noticed.
None of us even noticed that
God.
Lucy just bailed on us. Son of a bitch.
Reginald, the guy from Family Matters, isn't he dead? The dad from Family Matters?
Doesn't matter. Just a couple. Figure it out.
Weekend at Reginald's.
First ever appearance as a corpse.
Lucy, everything okay?
Yeah, my internet just went out, but then it came right back up. So fingers crossed.
Fucking Spectrum. Gotta love it.
It's the worst.
You can order an autographed 8x10 for $30.
It's always $30 for these things. Seems like a ripoff. Another big part of the news for John this week is the rumors that have come out. You know, if you can call it rumors. FK Mammy came out and said that her and Vince were having an affair, and John doesn't believe it. I don't think I do either. But John was talking to Vince about how gross Dee Dee is, how he wouldn't fuck her. And Vince is going, really? What do you mean? He's like, oh, she's so disgusting. Which, didn't John invite her over to his house?
To try and
Why we
fuck
have
her,
the-
yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have a girl over to your house.
Yeah.
You don't have a girl over. You're just like, by the way, don't even try to make a move on me. I'm not going to do anything with you, you filthy, nasty pig. It's not the way that works.
No.
Well, this is John explaining why he's not into Mammy.
But I'm telling you right now, like, that's why, like, I would never, ever want to sleep with a chick like FK Scammy. Why? Because you know that if you did, she would immediately, like, probably cry grape.
Oh, okay. That's
What?
The first thought. That's the first thought that comes into his
Holy
head?
shit!
I mean, it's happened to him before.
Right.
It has happened to him before.
I
Shit
hate when
machines.
they do that.
This is a wild accusation right here, especially considering the fact that Mammy came on Melton's show and confessed to this affair and was complimentary of Vince's piece.
Now, poor Vince is going to have to call her and get her to change her story like the other broad he called.
Right.
But meanwhile, I don't believe it either. This, because, and I'll tell you why. This FK Mommy has recorded Ray DeVito shows. She recorded in John's house. You're telling me there's not one picture, screenshot, DM, anything from this relationship that has yet to be shared to make it real. That is the issue.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a good challenge to put out there.
Yeah, produce something
for Dee Dee. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Now, I do know that her and Vince have been in cahoots on things in the past, so they definitely have had some type of relationship. Whenever I hear Vince's name, I assume that it's all bullshit every time. And Patrick tells me, I called into Patrick's show and told him this is bullshit, and he goes, "No, Carl, you weren't at the table with us in AC in the food court when she was confessing to all this." It's like, well, maybe there's something to that. I wasn't there when she was confessing, and it wasn't on a show or anything like that. But it's also very possible that Vince is like, yeah, say this thing to all these podcasters. It'll definitely get out. Someone will talk about it.
It could be that she just decided to say this stuff, and he's just going along with it, like playing along with it. He doesn't care.
And I'm telling you, there is no way that I would never even do it. You know? And I don't have anything. I mean, Vince has got property and everything. He's got a successful law business.
Right. So if she's not saying that he essayed her. Why would she say that about you? This doesn't make any sense. It makes it sound like John knows he would have to do something against her will in order to seal the deal.
He's also like, I'd stick my dick in anything, but not that. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's the craziest part is he talks about all of his conquests. He talks about all these girls that he's banged. He's never been afraid of that once before. It's just FK Mammy. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, I doubt he's going to throw that away. So all I did was say, Pinky, you're an idiot. Vince is not going to do that. There's no way. And Pinky, I guess, got really mad. And, at me, because he got duped.
It's not the Kevin Brennan I know. Usually takes things in stride. Has a good sense of humor about it.
Do you think that he's jealous that
what? Go ahead, Lucy.
Mammy fucked Vince and not him?
Yes.
Always jealous.
Yes.
Of everything.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's jealous that Vince's wife fucked Vince and not him.
Yeah. Touche.
Well, let's not go crazy. We don't know that she's
At
actually
some
doing
point.
that. Right.
Once.
Right.
Because we were off last week, I don't think we've gotten to address, at least the people in this room right now, the Tuki showdown on BYB. I thought this was very interesting because John claims his family means everything to him. And how dare anyone disrespect his family members, his kids? It's the reason why he wants to fight Tuki so bad. He's willing to pay him $500 to box him in Vegas during Hackamania. The whole reason behind it is because Rocco had that did your son ever queef in your face joke. Yes. And that was years later. John's still enraged by this.
Yep.
So then Tuki comes on and says every awful thing he could say about John's family and his relationship with his kids. And John's all proud of himself for not reacting to that.
Yeah, he definitely ramped it up a notch or two.
He certainly
from
did.
Queefing in your face. That's for sure.
He took it to the next level. And, Tuki even said, I thought John was just going to run away scared and whatever. It would be a quick bit. I'd get right back to doing my show. But instead, John just sat there and then he started doing the amazing comedy. Even when Tuki's asking like questions like, John, do you know that we offered you $100,000 to fight me at Hackamania? Are you going to accept this or not? And John just shut down. Amazing. So funny. It's like, he's not trying to be funny, idiot. He's asking you a question about this boxing match that you insisted on.
That's panic.
The man who wants to have a boxing match with everyone can't have a verbal confrontation with a puppet.
Yep.
It's panic. It's panic.
It was pure panic.
He knows he can't hang verbally with pretty much anyone in this Dabbleverse. But especially Tuki. He's quick. He's funny. It's like, he's not going to fucking win that thing. So immediately he's panicked because Quad let him in. He's been sabotaged yet again. And so he's repeating. He's shut down mentally. He's completely shut down. And he's just repeating over and over again. Amazing.
I will say, I still give him credit for not leaving. I'll give him that. Like, he was able to make that rational decision because he knew if he left, we would have really looked even again the coward. He would have looked like you and the Bagel Boss. We all know that, Shuli. He would not be able to go to the Bagel Boss attack anymore if he ran away.
Right.
First of all, Jew on Jew crime. I'm not for that. I'm not gonna. Oh, he was Italian. Fuck, I screwed up. Anyways, listen, he's terrified at the fact that when he's not in control of a situation, when he can't mute that person, throw them off, and as far as running away, I hold the record. I think I'm 2-0 popping up on streams with him, where he's immediately bolted out of there the second I show up. So, yeah, I was surprised that he stayed as well.
But it's a terrible look because it changes the entire dynamic of who John is as this broadcaster who's only about his kids and how much he loves his kids and his family. And then to get the praise from Ava on his show afterwards, that was so amazing that he didn't react. Tuki looked stupid for it. And so John's just like, yeah, that is what happened. I did. And it was amazing what I did. It's like, no, actually what you did is you just ruined everything you've said that bothers you for the last 7 years that you've been crying foul on all this time. You've just proven that you don't give a fuck about your family.
He still doesn't like if you live stream his kids' graduations, though. That's still on the table. Yeah.
That's confirmed. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Lucy, you were talking a second ago.
I was going to say, I mean, Quad was supporting him too. Quad was like, oh, you totally won that the whole time. It wasn't just when, he went on later that night with Ava. It was Quad that whole time, just boosting his ego.
Right. I mean, that was the whole game plan right there. Quad set him up.
Of course.
And wanted to keep him as a buddy. That's why he left the voicemail. Then John, but can you believe that, Shuli? John was playing a private voicemail on his show?
Unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, I guess anything's fair game now. Carl.
In a two-party state of all places.
Oh,
it seems like
boob.
What an idiot.
I like the when he oh fuck, what were we just talking about, Lucy? You were just saying something. Oh, with the Ava telling him, everyone in the chat said you won, and he had a look in his eyes like, I got to make a call. I'll be right back. Like he was going to call everyone and anyone he knew and be like, did you hear? The chat told me I won. The chat that hated
like
him.
The little glint in his eye. He
Yeah.
gets so excited about it when people are telling him that he did good. That's exactly, we were talking earlier about him being proud of the drop that he keeps doing. It's the same exact thing. He's so proud of himself when he has these little accomplishments or even these perceived little accomplishments.
It's childish.
Yeah. He's getting a gold star again. It's wonderful.
But Ava telling him that the chat was behind him was his Boo Earns moment. No, John.
I was saying
no, John.
Supertip.gg/WATP Dang Lizard getting in there. Nice. OCD, a prison of the mind. An hour-long Hackverse tutorial on John and OCD premiering soon on my channel. Let's get obsessed with the Dabbleverse. Merry Sesmas.
I'm in, Dang Lizard. I'm in.
Dang Lizard's the man. John was talking, we were doing the bonus show yesterday, and John was talking about calling Atlantic Records to see what they thought about his demo that they gave him. And he goes, because of my OCD, I was shaking making the phone call. John doesn't know what OCD is. He has no fucking idea. It's like, no, you were nervous. Those are your nerves that were making you shake when you made that phone call. It's not obsessive compulsive disorder.
He was nervous that he might be obsessive and compulsive.
No, I have to shake 4 times before I call.
Dang Lizard, by the way, was on the Creep Off chat trying to use our brand new super tip system on the Creep Off. That's right. Supertip.gg/creep is now available. And boy, did Vinny fuck that up. What a boob. What a boob he is. Carl coming back in again.
Will there be enough handicap parking for all of John's friends?
Good question. Venom Tony 15.
The reason his mouth is always wet is because Ralph Melendez made me do fellatio every time I was a bad boy. That's why I always want to know the sizes of different hombres' hearts.
Did someone say blowjobs to daddy? That's what we play with my minors in my art studio grape dungeon. The prize is that whoever does it gets to go home. That's why I'm gone, because they refuse to do it.
Not to interrupt, but if you are watching this, Kiki, it's okay. If you are a piss lover, it's not your fault. Jason Scoop hit you in the head so many times it reversed your brain to act like a child.
Big if true.
The other kids get out?
That's a good question. Eugene coming in.
I heard the U.S. hockey team celebrated winning by eating baked potatoes. In your face, Cardiff, USA, USA, USA.
Damn. Lucy.
Yes.
Mean. It's mean-spirited,
Agreed.
Lucy.
I'm sorry.
Mark Davis, what if OJ shows up as John's bodyguard? Now that would be a twist. That's the twist the Dabbleverse needs. Turns out they're BFFs.
It's not that far away.
Yeah, he could make that drive. Driving to
make that
Vegas he
drive.
couldn't do, but he could do the Cleveland to New York drive. Laziest man on Mars.
That's my ex-dad, John Melendez's shooting car. 7 more payments, and it's ours.
DPM coming in.
I'm a Rumble millionaire in Canadian dollars. That's $27.89 in USD. That should be able to buy me a home in Cape Coral on the good side of town, far away from the gas stations.
Damn you. I got to slum it near the gas stations. Pork Chop Express.
Dude, Speyer, stop saying I don't go to the gym. I do my 12-ounce curls every day. I'll wait.
All right, I apologize.
What was he bragging about the other day? He went from 25 to 27.5 dumbbells.
He was so proud of himself. And then he was talking about how he's on the treadmill at 3.5 miles per hour, but then he gets it all the way up to 4 miles per hour. Slow down, Grandma. Relax. The mall will still be there. You don't have to sprint through it.
That's it. My Negroes. I'm coming to Stutjo's gig too.
Sweet.
I'm taking Miss Judy as my date. I can't wait to hear how her warbling gook throat sounds laughing at the squeegee bit.
Jesus Christ. AO1012. Shuli loves telling people how to spend their money. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. It's in my bio. It's a mile long. Check it out.
Chris Hall coming in.
The Papa said, his loneliness. This is not true. I walk around sober in my fully furnished house and have the long conversations with the friends, familia, and cats. Many asses are laughed off.
I believe that. Nigsaw's back.
I planked for 10 seconds yesterday and I caused a roof leak.
Damn it. It's called
Tim,
fat, I think.
Tim422. Now we have a potato on the show. The Dabbleverse has gone downhill. Love you, buddy. See you all at Hackamania. It's funny you bring that up because Hackamania is happening April 10th through the 12th in Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas at the Plaza Hotel. Use the promo code WATP. Get 10% off your tickets at hackamania.com. Lucy will be there.
I will. I'm very excited.
I don't know about this potato. Seems like
Top half of the screen will be there.
Seems like the potato's dropping off for some reason.
Bottom half boycott in the house.
Losers.
A little disappointed.
Sorry.
You are.
Now who's going to make fun of Vegas beer sales Jerry with
I
me?
think I want to be in a corner with Shuli over here. I want to go.
All right, so let's go. Make it happen. John Todd, where is the super chats today? I'll wait, but he won't. But he won't.
He bailed on you guys.
76 SPZL says, what does the potato think about John doxing him? Oh, yeah, he's been doxing you a lot lately.
That was his first response to the beating he took from Tuki, was go on his show and put up pictures of me for some reason. Well, me, whatever.
It's
whoever that is.
It's so funny. I don't know if Vegas Beer Sales is trying to convince him that's him because he's put up before and we told him he's wrong. And he's like, but this is actually him.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I don't want to blow it. I don't want to blow it. Maybe for next Hackamania, but it'll be too late. But my costume for this Hackamania was going to be that guy. I was dressing up as him for Hackamania. I had the masks made, everything.
Stuttering Opie Feldman became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Stuttering Opie Feldman. Appreciate that. Real Bosch Foston. You guys aren't as bad as Stuttering John. Is that true?
Thank you.
I'll take it.
JFK Head Chunk. I enjoy Admin Juan's housekeeping episodes the best. Hey, JFK Head Chunk. The 7-Eleven is a stone's throw from Carl's Steve Austin. Bob's Fake Pool coming in.
I can finally admit that McDavid is a loser, and the best player on the Leafs is an American.
Good to hear, Cardiff. Duly noted.
Way to be the bigger man. I know this is tough times for Canada.
At least they have that World Series win. Wait.
Yeah, you got something.
That was brutal. That was a crazy Game 7.
God damn it.
I know. So many opportunities, so many chances. All right, let's watch a little bit more John's solo show from the other day, and then we'll get out of here. We'll call it a day. Before we do that, though, I want to thank you fine folks for being here and my co-hosts for showing up, like Lucy Typebox. Check out her channel, Once Over with Kaylee.
Yes. I have exciting stuff coming up. Actually, I'm going to be doing a Lucy Does Dabbleverse, talking all about DMCA strikes and the history of those and what happens with them and all of that stuff. So I know a lot of people are curious about that. We'll be talking about some lawsuits not related to the Dabbleverse, but how they could potentially relate in the future. So
excellent. And if people went to your Patreon, what might they find there?
They would find lots of crazy stuff over on my Patreon. You can see me playing with lots of toys. You can see both Tabber and Susser over there. You can see Stuttering John's face over there. There's a lot of crazy stuff. I would highly recommend it. And which is also once over with Kaylee, Cayley.
When Lucy talks about playing with toys, it's not like Eric Nagel. They're adult toys. Shuli Agar, my co-host here on Point Dabble Point. People should go over to the Shuli Network and, of course, subscribe over on Rumble, too, because sometimes they're on Rumble lately.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people cover John, but nobody really gets to him like the Uncle Rico show. So we are on Rumble for the time being. I think we'll be back on YouTube by tomorrow, so we'll be doing the member shows again and a Rico for you tomorrow night. And thank you, everybody, for your support, following us over to Rumble and using Super Tip and the Rumble rants. You guys are the best. Thank you very much.
Cardiff, you have a new show.
Yeah, I got strike credibility too. All right, I still got an active copyright strike sitting there. I'm okay. It's not just
What do you got?
Shuli.
One? What do you got? One?
For now, one. Yeah. I mean, not
I'm
everyone's
sorry,
Carl.
I'm sorry. Is Whitney Cummings coming after you? Hollywood celebrity Whitney Cummings? I don't think so.
You don't even know it's her. Could be her. Could be her horse.
Life.
I have NBC Broadcasting after me, Carl.
No, shut up.
Yes, we do have a new show tonight, only on Patreon. Patreon.com/Cardiff Electric with me, Tuki, and Blind Mike. Tonight's episode titled BTH. BTH is the title we're going with for now.
All right.
And you'll find out more tonight on Patreon. I'm
Very
going to make
good.
Mike listen to blind porn tonight, so tune in.
We'll make him as if he doesn't know what that sounds like. Oh, geez, what is this?
I got boner detectors and everything. It's going to be great.
Excellent. And of course, at Cardiff Elect. Subscribe over there on YouTube because Cardiff makes fun of Chad Zumach a lot. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I think I'll do a show this Thursday. I think I'll be back. Work is starting to figure stuff out.
I love that. That sounds great.
Oh, that's right. This is what they said. Dan Varney and Kim Johnson are having an affair. Let's see. Dan Varney and Kim Johnson are having an affair. Can someone show these booms how to use the super tips? They're giving YouTube 1/3 amount of money. This is a substantial amount of money, enough to change single wide's life, maybe move to the suburbs. Steve Draw Stuff, hoping for someone to go to Greenland. Classy. I don't get it. Go to Greenland.
All right, I'll interpret this as I think of the Dick Masterson thing. It's talking about unaliving yourself. He says this person's going to Greenland. And so John, has done this with Artie Lang, where he's rooted for him to finish himself off. That's what they're talking about.
Am I supposed to go to Greenland? You do know that Greenland is the ice one, and Iceland is the green one.
Yeah, what's the hottest planet, John? Why is the sky blue?
Google it. You owe me a beer.
Fucking idiot.
Fact. Alcohol. I haven't had.
So he thought the temperature was the gist of that?
I guess so.
Is that what he thought?
Yeah.
Temperature and color.
He's
Obviously.
learning about figuring out the weather. It's very important things for him to learn at this point in his life.
This is what I drank. You ready?
There is ice in Iceland, by the way. Just point that out.
Plenty.
Red light, stop. Green light, go. You know that?
OJ and green tea. That's it. Orange juice and green tea. And I've had 2 hard-boiled eggs. Went to the gym, did the treadmill, 35 minutes, started out at a 3.5.
Okay, that's where he goes into this. Imagine bragging about your diet when you're drinking orange juice and eating hard-boiled eggs.
2 hard-boiled.
Yes.
When he ate one on the show the other night, it was the most disgusting sound. It was like a boot in a mud puddle when this guy's chewing and the breathing.
He put the whole thing in his mouth, and then we just had a ASMR listen to him chew this thing.
Fuck you, potato. Fuck.
Speed 10 incline, ended again at the 4 speed and the 13 incline. Then I moseyed on over.
Sounds like a guy with OCD, right?
Yeah.
13 incline. I think anyone with OCD would avoid that, but.
To the, what did I do?
It's up there somewhere.
Let's make something up here, John. Jesus Christ. Trying to remember what gym equipment exists in the world.
Went to the delts. I did the delts, 2 sets of 12. I can feel my shoulders right now.
Yeah, I can feel my shoulders too.
Yeah.
The only person who can is producer Chris.
Oh. And right in here. Did the delts, did the pull downs, and I did the legs.
Exactly like that.
This guy really knows gym talk. I did the pull downs, I did the legs.
I did the legs.
I couldn't imagine pretending to do something for as long as he's been pretending to do it and know nothing about it.
Ugh.
But that's a lot of his shit. Is like his lies are so bad. He's been lying his whole life. You think he'd be good at that?
Mm-hmm.
But when he was pretending to be a stand-up comedian, at least he got the terminology right. Julie,
not really.
Can you check
his chunks?
His chunk, a middler. It's not a middler.
The feature act.
Yeah.
Labyrinth Mystic.
You all need to document how different John's speech patterns are. Is he on his Klonopin and alcohol during his gig? Is he more on point when he's not? The intervention will happen someday.
It's a good call.
I saw Dr. Steve talking about my drugs use on that show.
I've heard rumors that certain family members would like him to check in and get some help.
I would imagine they would.
Happy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back to just being blasted on the internet every day. I don't think they enjoyed the first time, or the second time, or the third. And he's everyone puffy. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say real quick. The speech thing is correct whether he's drunk or sober. Like his ability to speak is so different from 2 years ago.
Yeah. We really noticed it when we listened to the old podcast. Like John's always been dumb and slow, but the way he talks now is night and day. You can't recognize the guy if you're listening to him. Right. If you can't recognize if you're listening to him or looking at him from 8 years ago. Completely different person. 1971 Puffy. Sorry I'm late. The cartel repoed my frozen banana stand again.
What's up, Puff?
Good to see you, Puff. PL says, wow, Potato, another secret Patreon show. Good to know you don't do this for money. I would have been worried for a second.
Good.
Yeah, these fucking greedy bastards. Oh, you want to see our new show?
Your Potato's a whore, just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
As the great Gino Bisconte said, if you don't have $5 a month, you got to reevaluate your life.
Is that the minimum payment on its Amex bill? $5
I guess.
a month? Labyrinth Mystic. I don't know what Vinny did, but Supertip cleared all my info again, even though it shows me logged in. So I guess you're getting Super Chat instead. Fuck you, Vinny Paulino. God damn this fucker.
Oh, he hasn't done a show in him?
Mars.
Ever see someone train for a fight? They speed jump rope for...
Chad Zuppet. Hey, Carl. Hey, buddy. How big is Vinny's cock? I think he's packing a Coke can down there. Then again, maybe the Ozempic took it away. Vinny Paulino is not an Ozempic. It does not have a large penis. Both these things are
when's he
ridiculous.
starting? When's he starting Ozempic?
The Duke of the Dabbleverse first needed to fart, so the Duke of Definitions could shart.
Actually well said.
Yes.
It's actually well said. It was the progression that made sense for everyone. All right. I think we've covered Stuttering John enough for a Monday afternoon. Thank you all again for being here. Any parting words, Shuli? We got the big event Friday.
Yes.
Final thoughts?
One final thought.
Stuttering John is afraid of mat meat.
That's it.
I think you're right. I think you're right about that. That's why he's calling Keanu. That's why he's trying to diffuse the situation every chance he gets. Lucy, you're going to be doing Lucy Does Dabbleverse this week, talking about DMCA strikes.
I sure am. And if John is going to be there on Friday, I think I probably will be as well. So maybe I'll see some of you guys there.
All right, very good. And Cardiff, you guys lost.
Point, Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.